What is up, everybody? It's your boy Receiver today, and we have an amazing deal from Sony. I can't even keep a straight face. I don't know why Sony wants to keep reviving the PS4 at this point. We're in 2022, and Sony is having a brand new deal for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, a bundle for the original PS4. The system is almost 10 years old here, people. Why are we still seeing brand new bundles for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with the PS4? They can even at least add the PS4 Pro, but the original PS4 for $340. With 60 more bucks, you could just get a digital PS4, and $160, you could just get a PS5 with a disc model. It's like, why even do this? Or better yet, get an Xbox Series S for $300. You actually get a next gen console, and you're not paying this bundle tax. It's $340. This is just ridiculous. Like when Sony said we're done, we believe in generations, we were moving on. That was I assume that just has to be the most biggest load of BS that any of these console the CEO of these companies could say, because at this point we're almost 3 years into the console generation, and they're still selling PS4s last generation. Like, it's some type of a deal right here. Like, you are getting ripped off if you are buying this. A PS4 at this point shouldn't cost more than $200, even if $200, but no more than $200. And they act like you're getting a deal. It's like, what is going on with that company right there? But let's see if people got to say about this, because I think this is utterly ridiculous that they're selling a PS4 for $340 just because the new Call of Duty game, which that game is going to sound like a jet engine on that PS4. If you seen the video I did where the God of War Ragnarok sounded like a complete jet engine, you really couldn't tell the difference between an airplane engine and like the PS4 starting up. That's how that's probably how this game is going to sound too on that PS4. So I just don't get it. I understand Sony loves the sales for the PS4. I think it had like over 130 million plus sales, but it's time to let that thing go. You got a new system out there, support that, and try to make that system get the same amount of numbers. But just let this go already, because this price point is just looking crazy right now. But let's see what people got to say about this. This price is insane. When the new machine is only $150 more and it's backwards compatible, yeah, the PS5 can play PS4 games. So it's like, why even get a PS4 in 2022 at this point? It just makes no sense. 250 should be the upper limit for a PS4 at this point, and not even a Pro at that. Yeah. Imagine buying a brand new PS4 in 2022. It's like we're in like the Twilight Zone. It's like people don't want the new stuff; they just want the old stuff, which is not even like, you can't even see why the old stuff would be better at this point in time. It's like there's no reason why you get a PS4 over a PS5 at this point. Xbox Series S is holding us back. They did say that for a while, but it's kind of biting them in the butt, because it's not being true. It's like actually the PS4 that's holding everything back, because we're still seeing brand new bundles for PS4, and this current year is kind of insane. Oh, and Call of Duty going exclusive is a bad thing. Yeah, $340 LMAO. Crazy, I bought my old PS4 years ago bundled with Spider-Man for a whopping $200. I was actually working at Target when they were doing that deal, that Black Friday deal. You got Spider-Man, I believe it was Spider-Man. Yeah, you got the Spider-Man bundle for 200, or you had like other PS4 bundle was like Uncharted, Last of Us. I think I'm mixing. It was like 3 other PlayStation games as well too. So they had 2 different Black Friday sales where the PS4 was $200 bundled with games, but now it's just like $340 with a Call of Duty game, with one game. That's like this is even a worse deal than they had before. So it's just not making any sense. And that was when the PS4 was actually relevant. Now they got the PS5 out, the PS4 isn't relevant at all. So what the F? People are just like, what is going on with Sony right now? The Series S is $240 right now, and the PS5 digital edition is $400. This is a nearly 10-year-old console now. It doesn't make any sense, because the Black Friday deals have this for $250. Some places even have you get a $50 gift card. But Sony wants to offer you a PS4 for $340, and like that's the deal. Like, it's just craziness with. Why? I don't know why. I legit don't know why at this point. Some people are gonna be pissed off. Like what this guy says, kids are gonna be upset their grandparents bought them the wrong system for Christmas. I got you the new PlayStation Box 64 that you wanted. Yeah, and they open it up and they got the Modern Warfare 2 PS4. It's like this is so weird. $340 still. The question face right there. To be fair, this bundle does include Modern Warfare 2 and like what that doesn't justify the price being $340. Like that still doesn't justify it. Like for old ass PS4, really? Bro, what the F? I thought they stopped production. Yeah, that Believing Generations was nonsense. They're still going full strong with the PS4 in 2022. New PS4s are still being made, sure, I guess. A new bundle? Why? The audacity. Sony had Black Friday deals on PS4s like 5 years ago that came with multiple games for 200. Because that makes this even worse because you had the Black Friday deals for 200, and now you're selling this for $340, a whole $140 difference. And when you have more games than other bundles, it just makes no sense. Of course, this price is way too high for a base PS4, but nobody is mentioning that this has a $700 game included. Is this game $70 on PS4s and old last gen as well too? I thought it was just $70 on current gen. I know it was $7 on last gen as well too. So it's still a rip. Even if you try to justify with Modern Warfare 2, it's still a rip off. $340 for a PS4 in 2022 is just ridiculous. Honestly, kind of gross they even bundled this gen. This would be the rarest variant of the PS4 by far. Just look at disgust from Bambi's face right there. I don't know. At least if you're gonna get away with doing this, at least do the PS4 Pro. Even though that's still kind of trash too, because you're getting last gen with the PS4 Pro. But that even makes more sense to be $340 than this. I was like, I just don't get it. Series S is holding back this generation. The statements that we heard several times before, but it's proven not to be true at this point. Just buying a Series S at this point is cheaper and better. It's literally better at this point. Like it literally loads the game a lot faster, and your game is gonna sound like your system is gonna sound like a jet engine about to take off. So, game gonna take up at least 2/3 of the PS4 storage. You have that issue too. Who is buying this, bro? I don't know at this point. Like, I'm assuming it's like people's parents who just doesn't know anything about video games, and they heard that it's a new PlayStation console. They might mistakenly buy this for their kids. I don't know who in the right mind will actually go out and willingly buy this. I just don't get why you buy this when the new system is out already. Because if it's a money issue, if you want to say like, hey, this is like cheaper, but at that point you might as well get a PS5, a digital PS5, or just get an Xbox Series S at that point. Like, I just don't get why you would buy this in 2022. They are still selling the heck out of last gen consoles. Crazy is not even the Pro. Yeah, just buy a PS5 at this point. Okay, first of all, what's the point of buying a PS4 in 2022, 2023 in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. The fact that it's just a slum is just sad. Or for $100 more, you can get a PS5 digital with Modern Warfare 2. This ain't even a PS4 Pro, so giant waste of money. Why are they still making new PS4 bundles? Jim Ryan must really be trying to push that PS4. Like, I don't know at this point. Like, do they just have no faith in the PS5 at this point? Like, this is getting really bizarre. Sony ain't crap for this. This should be $100 for real. Like, this should literally be like $100 at most for PS4 at this point. Well, at least it was like a hundred, 200 bucks. I can understand. Hey, it makes sense if you want to really save money. You get last gen, whatever, 200 bucks. But this is 340 bucks. Like this isn't even like if you want to save money. It just doesn't make any sense right now. Bro, this S is $40 more than Xbox Series S. Ain't no way it almost costs as much as a Switch OLED. I'm dead. uh, Sorry, but the PS4 is only worth $200 right now, tops at most. Yeah, I agree. This feels like disrespect. It's not disrespectful if you're buying this, like if you're a hardcore Sony fan, because this seems like a ripoff to me. Um, to be honest, if you get a PS4 new, do it and save it for a rainy day when your current one dies. Why not just buy a PS5? Like, I don't understand why would you buy a PS4 in 2022, especially with the PS5 can play the PS4 games. I can understand that if the PS5 couldn't play PS4 games, it would make sense, but it can. So I just don't understand the mindset of getting a PS4. And this year, it just doesn't make any sense to me. People are justifying it, though. Yeah, but I'm going to conclude it right here. We get the gist of it. To me, it just makes zero sense why Sony is doing this. It's like, you could give your fans a remote type, just a slight deal on this old hardware that you have left. You couldn't give them a slight deal, and it feels like a ripoff to me. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below about this. I think it's just really bizarre that they're doing this, but I don't know. That's Sony for you. But definitely see your thoughts down below about this. You may think differently, and also leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.